What's up, everybody? Let's talk culture. 49. 49. Won't take too much of y'all time today. No, I gotta be around family, but we are here. We are here.
I had to get something to drink. I was like, oh snap, I ain't got nothing to drink. I said, roll with the water.
Yeah, for sure.
Man,
Absolutely.
what's up, Brody?
What up with you, man?
Man, just got home, man. I was kicking it with grandma, lost track of time. And then I would have got home earlier, bro. But, bro, this car with a Georgia tag was in front of me. I'm like, bro, how you from Georgia and you driving 30 miles per hour, bro? With nobody in front of you. Like, I get if it was a car in front of you, but it was nobody in front of them. And they wasn't even old, bro. So I felt like they was doing it on purpose, bro. I was like, come on, bro.
Sometimes
But
you know how it is when you be trying to get somewhere. People trying to
lose
do.
every time, bro. And I wasn't even rushing. That's the bad part.
Hmm.
But I was just like, bro, like, but I just till they finally got my way. Then I
But you made it, bro.
Let's Talk Culture episode 49.
Yes,
You
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir. You
you
made it, bro.
you
That's all that
doing good?
matters.
Yeah. Besides that, yeah, church was good, man. And like I said, kicking it with my granny. Um,
Yeah, that's what's up.
yeah. Dude, you have a good Sunday, good weekend so far?
Yeah, man. I had brunch with my mom just now. Weekend's been good. So yeah, it's been
Heck,
pretty chill. I had a busy weekend with Zion, uh, with him, and we went and saw Lilo and Stitch, the movie.
was it good? I was thinking about going to see it.
Yeah, it's good, bro. It's good. Yeah, it's good. They did a good job.
Say no more.
Yeah, so I was happy with it, especially for him.
Heck yeah. And it being live
Yes.
action. You know they bring Disney. They doing all the live action
Live
stuff now.
actions. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we shoot. I remember when Lilo and Stitch first came out. It's been around for so long.
Heck yeah. Me and you both, bro.
Yeah, but it was good. And I went and saw the Weeknd's movie last week too.
I forgot. I forgot. Yeah, it came out last week. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, they started getting taken out the movie theaters.
I wasn't surprised. I ain't even, bro. I told you the album was. So what you thought the movie was gonna be? I'm just saying. Don't.
The movie it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either.
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like a musical or something.
It wasn't really a musical. It was based around his music,
Okay.
and he was playing himself. So,
Yeah.
but it was interesting. When I saw it at the end, I was like, that is exactly what a Weekend movie would be if I thought about it.
Yeah. Like I
So
could tell based off the trailer, I was like, I kind of felt like, yeah,
that boy know how
it's
to
what.
cry. I tell you that. That boy can cry on command. That's one thing Abel can do is cry.
Yeah.
Cause that boy was dropping tears the whole movie.
Salute to him though.
But yeah, he I mean, he a legend. The fact that he got Lionsgate production for a movie
Yeah.
means he a
Bad.
legend. Cause
Yeah.
that's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Lionsgate. That's like Transformers and all them.
Yeah,
I
that's a
think.
big
Yeah.
production. That's a big production studio. So if he got them involved, and I think it's gonna be one that kind of stays around just because he's a musician,
Hmm.
and it wasn't terrible. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a terrible movie. I will say the girl that plays in it, Jenny Ortega, she plays Wednesday on Netflix.
Gotcha.
She's a great actress. She carried that movie.
Bet.
So
Well, yeah. Off the strength for you, bro. I'll probably check it out.
you don't have to go see the movies. Just wait till it come out on streaming.
Yeah. Was it like like when Prince did like Purple Rain?
That's what I
Was
was.
it like one of
That's
them?
kind of what I'm thinking. But Purple Rain it's sold in the movie theaters too.
Yeah, yeah. Classic. Yeah.
It's a classic. I feel like, but when I said that, as far as like attached to him as music, that's what I was thinking. Like it'll be one of those movies that kind of like his fan base is always gonna kind of watch. I think just
Hmm.
because how he used the music and like some of the themes and stuff in it. I think it'll kind of live in that niche, the Weekend fan base forever. It'll never be like one where we kind of trash it, I
Gotcha.
think. So
Yeah.
I know I got bad reviews and stuff, but it wasn't bad. It could have. I mean, it wasn't great. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a deep thinking movie or just great acting. But it wasn't terrible either.
Yeah.
So I give him that.
Good.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in music this week.
Heck yeah, man. Including the drops. Like besides the drama, there's been some good drops this past weekend.
And all I do is play that new Larry June song, Black Man. That shit go crazy.
But I put that on my story when it dropped. But yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. Um Snoop, he dropped the surprise album that was real dope. I
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah. I gotta get to it. I saw that.
yeah, it was real dope. Cause like this him, like and I like the comparison he made because it was like, he's like anytime he get with Drake, he let Drake take over and let him do everything compared to, when it's just him, then
He can
he can do him.
pose. Yeah.
So yeah, this was like, it felt like old Snoop.
Okay.
Yeah, like my favorite song right now for it is the Is It a Crime? Like I was like, bro, that man got a Sade sample cleared, bro. Like, hey, come
I
on, bro,
mean, I mean,
Sade.
Snoop. Yeah, see, for real, because she not.
Like, bro,
Yeah, Snoop. I mean, Snoop.
yeah.
He's a legend. So
But yeah, that was cool. And then what else had dropped? Lucci, Life and Lucci, he finally dropped his song. First song after
hmm
being released.
hmm
Uh, who else? Benny, his project was cool. I think we talked about T Grizzly already.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah, we did.
yeah. So yeah, it's been some drops, bro.
Yeah, it's starting to get it. The summer's coming up, so we probably gonna start getting some bigger drops here soon. Um, yeah, it's kind of been. I wouldn't say bad, but it's been kind of stagnant.
Yeah, it ain't been bad. Like I said, it's been a few projects like so far. Like shoot, I still be going back to the Step Brothers for Life project. Like I
Yeah,
finally, Brian, I put my coworker on that Royal Rumble song, bro. They killed that job.
yeah, that song go
That
crazy.
job was hard.
That song goes crazy for sure. I agree. Uh, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Shoot, I think as far as R&B, I know like Coco Jones right now, like she her her project my favorite right now, R&B wise.
Oh yeah, yeah, I
But
believe.
I gotta tap in.
Yeah,
I don't
R
know
and
if
B
anybody
wise,
else dropped.
hers was good. Not recently. Out of look actually.
Yeah. But like you said, it's just been stagnant. I feel like you said once the summer pop up, then that's when everybody gonna drop they best.
Yep, yep. All right, man. Let's get to it.
Let's
All right,
go.
let's
Episode
see.
49, man.
Let's
What's
go
everybody that tuned
49.
in? What's up?
All right, man. And let's start off with the NBA playoffs. Hey, what time's the next game tonight? Do you know?
I can pull it up right quick. Let's see.
I feel like it's a night game.
So New
Uh,
York, they play at they play at 8.
Eight.
TNT.
That's what I thought. All right, bet. So yeah, they play tonight. Um, Last night Minnesota blew out OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, where you see these two series headed? Do you feel like the Knicks get one tonight and take it to 2-1?
I hope they do. I feel like after what I seen last night, Timberwolves probably got a better chance than the Knicks. I feel if the Knicks lose tonight, then it's wraps.
Yeah,
That's how I feel. Because
they
ain't
they
no way they should have
play,
lost twice at home, bro.
they play twice at home. Yeah, they in Indiana. They got to win in Indiana.
Yeah, so I feel like they wouldn't. Yeah, I don't think they'll let it get back to New York. And what's crazy is it's been good games. Like New York,
Yeah,
like they,
they
but
been in there.
it just seemed once it get to that fourth quarter, bro, they just I don't know. But
Maybe they
hey,
getting
but
tired.
Tyrese though, but Halliburton and then Siakam 39, like
Yeah,
they
Siakam
probably
was
see that
crazy.
cover. And then I don't know. Everybody getting on Tom Thibodeau because he benched Cat. I was wondering why he
Yeah,
did
at the
that.
end of the game. Yeah,
hmm
at the end of the game.
I'm like, game on the line. Why would you do that?
Yeah, yeah, Cat was having a good game too.
That's Tom Thibodeau for you though. You seen the previous teams? I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's the problem. Fourth quarter comes and they so tired.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And the Pacers run a fast pace.
yeah. Like as soon as they grab the ball, bro,
They running.
just and
Yeah,
like I
so
said, Tyrese, hey, like you said, the people over underrated what?
hmm
Free as pops.
yeah, I seen them talk about that.
Man, bro, even the first
Well,
game, bro.
Minnesota won last night. I don't know. I feel like
That's what I'm saying. They got a better chance than the Knicks do.
we don't know that. The Knicks playing tonight.
Yeah. But I'm
It
saying it's
is.
in
It
Indiana
is.
though.
It is away. Yeah, it is away. Minnesota came home.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. I'm like the Knicks, they had no business losing back to back at home. Especially that first game, bro. I cut the first game off. Like, bro, it was like 109. It was like
Yeah, that was
110 to
crazy.
99. I cut it off. Then I
Yeah,
got the notification. They talking about overtime. I was like, what?
yeah. It happened so fast because that's the night that I went to go see the movie, and when we left from the movie, I saw it and I was like, all right, the score is pretty good lead. Nick's got a pretty good lead. When I
It's
got home and
raps.
put the game on, they was down by two. Indiana was down. I was like, bro, it took me 5 minutes not even to drive home. I was like, what?
I'll tell you, fool. And he did the Reggie. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's showing out.
yeah. He showed out. He showed out that
I
game.
know. Hey, Reggie loving it though. I told you that series, like that's the last one with TNT this year. So I was
hmm
like, yeah. But they both been good though. I feel like, but right now, if I had to pick, I think we get OKC and the Pacers, bro.
Mm.
Some people want to see the Timberwolves and the Knicks because Cat used to play over there. So,
Yeah, people want to see an ant in the Madison Square Garden. Would be
hmm
pretty crazy for the finals. That's some real Michael Jordan shit, for real.
but then we were saying too, but if OKC go and if Shea get MVP and win the championship this year, you know what I'm saying?
hmm
So
Well, they came out flat, super flat yesterday. I don't know if it was just because they got blitzed early and was just kind of like, all right, they home.
yeah,
We'll revamp
we'll let him
next
get
week
it.
because he wasn't even playing aggressive.
Gotcha.
Shea wasn't. Uh, so I think that they it might go six,
Okay.
but I think they can get it to go five for Minnesota and OKC. The Pacers in New York. I don't know. That's kind of tough. I don't think they get swept, but
Bro, if they don't win
gentleman
tonight,
sweep, gentleman sweep is quite possible.
yeah, if they don't win tonight, bro, I'm telling you,
Yeah, it's a wrap.
yeah,
They gotta win
yeah,
tonight.
they gotta win tonight.
At least give them some breathing room.
Mm-hmm.
So man,
But
man,
it's been dope to watch though. Like I
yeah.
said, they
All
both
these
been
teams are
competitive
all these
games.
teams are new. Last night wasn't very competitive, but the other two nights were OKC and
Like,
Minnesota.
yeah,
Uh,
we'll see.
yeah, we'll see. Shea was named MVP this week.
We called it.
Right? Are we in agreement to that decision?
Yep, we called it. I told you
SGA.
if Joker lost, he was gonna get it. Told you. I mean,
You
he
said they was waiting on.
deserved it anyway, but I'm just saying, I just felt like if Denver went to if it was Denver instead of OKC, I feel they would have gave it to Joker,
Oh yeah, they might have.
and then that would have been his like what fourth or fifth one. Then he definitely the debate would have came back around about the best big man, all that.
I think he got able to make him forward.
Yeah, so and
But you
but
see when he had real big man guarding him
yeah,
until Alex Caruso got a hold of him.
hmm
I don't think I ever seen a big man really get get, get locked up like that by a guard.
yeah, and you taller, you bigger than him,
It was crazy. Yeah, he was getting swarmed, but
literally.
I remember Shaq used to get
Yeah.
swarmed.
Ugh.
Yeah, he dunking on dudes. Make it happen. Uh,
Shame
um,
time.
yeah,
But
man.
salute, well deserved. I'm glad he should have got it last year, but I'm glad that they did the right thing. My boy got it this year,
Yeah,
and could potentially go to the finals and win it all.
yeah. Very much true.
Next face, the next face of the league.
Um, let's see.
Oh, you had somebody else in mind?
Nah,
Oh, you did. I thought you had somebody else in
nah.
mind.
My laptop. I'm
Oh,
looking at my laptop.
my bad.
Uh, nah, you could. All right, let's get off of basketball for a
What's
little
up?
bit. I think
What's up?
that might be it. Outside of some WBA talk here in a little bit, but let's get into
Yep.
the Diddy trial.
The diddler.
So
They
Kid
still
Cudi
wilding.
was brought to the stand this week
I
about
heard.
when Diddy blew up his car and gave the details of the whole events. Apparently, Diddy was broke into his house and locked his dog in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Some other crazy stuff happened, right?
Yep. All the gifts open.
All the gifts open. Yeah, weird things that are kind of weird. And
Like
like,
who he was feeling like, bro.
well,
He
Diddy
thought,
was
yeah, but he thought he was
Diddy
Nino
might be
Brown,
he might be a serial killer, to be honest, the way he moves.
bro. They said, and then they showed the meme of the song he did with Keisha Cole and had Cassie in
Mhm.
the video.
Yeah.
Hey man, them New York dudes different, bro.
Oh yeah, they different. So Kid Cudi's been getting labeled a snitch for cooperating, getting on the stand, telling the situation.
Yeah,
Um,
your boy made a tweet and a post and delete.
yeah, I think Doug he about to get arrested again.
Everybody was on his case again too. They like, he ain't got nothing to do with you. Like,
Yeah, he needs to start speaking on anything related to street court shit, Ricos. I don't, why are you even speaking on it, brother? You
yeah,
you,
he
you
need
need to be
he need to worry
stand up
about
for that.
Gunna.
Yeah, he
You
does.
see, he pushed the project back. I really feel like Gunna gonna drop the same day.
That's just
Cause
that. That
yeah,
would be
cause
crazy.
he made a post saying he just came back off tour. He said he back. But like they've been, like the YSL, they've been like trying to remove Gunna from this, that, and the third. So I feel like when Thug drop, Gunna gonna drop the same day.
That would be a power move by Gunna. I
That's what
think
I'm
he should.
saying.
I think he should.
You see, because like the singles been going hard. I think he dropped like 2, 3 singles so far. They've been dope. So man, him and Thug dropped the same day.
Yeah,
First week sales. Hey, that's what he need to be worried about because
yeah,
he wrote all the hits.
yeah. Exactly, exactly. Uh, um,
but Kid Cudi and Diddy though,
yeah, yeah. So, do you consider Kid Cudi a snitch in this
I
situation?
don't think he a snitch. I think I think Kid Cudi is a civilian. We ain't seen Kid Cudi gang bang.
Yeah,
You
not
know
at
what I'm saying?
all. Zero, actually.
And then on two, like, I mean, could he decline to do this? Because I thought what it been is like,
I thought he got called. He got like subpoenaed. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
what I'm saying. So if you get subpoenaed, you have to do it, right?
Yeah,
Now, I mean,
yeah,
he could have lied. He could lie, but still, like,
yeah.
yeah,
Once you get that paperwork
yeah,
that you got to come in,
yeah. So
you are now part of that
yeah,
case.
I think snitching is like, like I think did he even tell on Diddy when it happened?
No,
Like when so how he a snitch?
yeah.
I feel
Have you
like people
seen
be
people? Have you seen people saying that?
I've been seeing people saying it. I just feel like people be moving the goalposts when it comes to snitching.
Of course, yeah,
Like, like if we just look up the definition of it, I feel like instead of people seeing the definition of snitching, everybody putting their own spin on what a snitch is,
hmm
instead of being it based on what a snitch really is. And if people continue to move the goalposts or change the definition, then we never gonna know for real. But
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like you would have on did it when it happened, then okay, you can say that.
yeah,
But he didn't. Yeah, we done heard about it. It's probably done been put in songs, but Diddy was still roaming around this mud out there happening. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
think he'll snitch. That's my take.
Nah, yeah. I don't think it's snitch either. I think, like you said, he's a civilian we've never seen. Kid Cudi talk about the streets, being a part of the streets, being around street things. The most he does might be skateboarding.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Like, come on, man.
So him get subpoenaed, get called to court. I think he has a right to defend himself in that situation. It's something that is now part of a big case. So they use his car and all that as evidence.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I don't look at him like that. I think it's kind of crazy that we are considering him that. I mean, you know,
The world different, bro.
he ain't never been on the streets, and if something happened to him where he was a victim of it, he deserves to, he deserves to
Exactly.
speak about it. So,
I think it's
so yeah,
the people who want Diddy out that saying, "Oh, he a snitch."
yeah. I mean, who wants Diddy out? I mean, that's kind of crazy to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even though, like I said, we still ain't got to the
We
nitty
still
gritty
ain't got
yet.
the nitty
Yeah,
gritty yet,
I
but
think
still,
they just exposing everything. Character,
man,
hey, yeah,
I know it's been a long
character
2 weeks.
assassination.
That boy
That's what he
sitting,
gonna say.
that boy sitting in court for a long 2 weeks, hearing about all the stuff against him.
Mm-hmm.
So speaking of which, during this trial, Cassie has been brought up and also set on the stand, um,
Mm-hmm.
and spoke to a
Revealing
few
it all.
things, revealing it all. Do you look at Cassie any differently with this
I
trial?
mean, I ain't gonna hold you. I wasn't following Cassie like that to begin with, but in this instance, like,
Oh,
I
I got it.
mean,
Keep talking about it. I'll be right back.
yeah,
Okay.
you good. I was like I said, I ain't been following. Like, I knew she had that one song, that album. She was cool, but I ain't never just follow her like that. But in terms of this case, I mean, like we said, what Diddy did was wrong. Nobody is disputing that. But I just feel people gonna look at her different because of what's being revealed in this case with, the stuff that went on with these sex workers and this and that and the text messages and you know I feel her participating in these, like, I feel that's gonna change it. And I'm really just thinking about the husband at this point, because the husband. I mean, I know he walked out, so I don't know if he's still been sitting there at this or if he told him the whole truth. But he probably found out or didn't know about this stuff during the case. So that's who I'm really thinking about. Like, I'm thinking, is Cassie and the husband still gonna be together after all this?
Yeah, I think he already kind of put out a statement supporting her.
Okay,
So
salute.
I think he's pretty locked in. I would think she told him everything. I know if it was me, I'd be like, you better tell me everything that ever
Yeah,
happened.
that's all I'm saying.
I don't want to find out nothing new in court.
Yeah,
You know what
and
I'm
that's all
saying?
I'm saying. Like I said, what Diddy did was wrong. I just feel, like you said, with the text messages or her participation in some of these, I feel that's gone.
Yeah,
Even if she do win, I mean, she got the money, but even if, just her trying to spill the tea on Diddy, the fact that even though she's spilling it, she was also there, I feel that's going to make it look different. Because some people going to think it was a shakedown for real. Because,
yeah. I
she
think
was going to release the book and stuff.
I think the defense is presenting that pretty
Mm-hmm.
good. The only thing is like, yes, there are certain things where it's like, dang, she seemed like she was like really invested in it more than a victim. But at the same time, if you have been told you must do this, you must act this way, all this other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
in your
And that's what,
mind, is it really you asking that, or is it what you think? What's
yeah, like demanding, yeah.
yeah,
Or like if you don't do it, something happen to you.
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's why I went with it. it doesn't really change much about what
Yeah,
I thought about. I mean,
we
like you
still
said,
gonna bump that first album.
I wasn't checking for her musically at least.
Yeah,
And then with this relationship, it doesn't make me look at her as not a victim. As I think she's still a victim of,
yeah,
part of that
hmm
relationship and what it did to her. So that's just me.
yeah. So yeah, I just feel like we here now. Let's just bring it to the table, and then she can finally get this behind her and go back to what her and her husband was doing. I
Yeah,
really
exactly.
feel this what it is. This probably just a part of like her just releasing that trauma, getting that monkey off her back, and can finally move forward in life and don't have to worry about that no more. Or probably been
Yeah,
holding it in so much that now that she got an outlet to finally get it out.
she
I
can.
feel this, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, y'all, New York, y'all some freaks. hmm
Yeah,
Hey, Kendrick told you, y'all some 69 guys. Hey, hey,
for
hey,
real.
hey, run for your life.
Uh,
Oh,
Um, Chris
no, hold on.
Brown.
Did you see the meme about the sex workers though? They talking about where the girls at.
Nah, I ain't
It's like
seen that.
what somebody was in the comments talking about where the girls at. Hey, freaks, bro. But yeah,
Chris
what about C
Brown,
Breezy?
he got arrested in Manchester early this week. He has now been released with bail
Yep.
to continue his concert. Um, do you have any thoughts about that? Do you think it was just to get money? Does his team need to put him in a better position?
Um, it can go either or. Like I still feel his team should have tapped in, made sure he was good before he got
Hmm.
there. But then
Hmm.
too, like you said, Chris Brown probably knew about it and was like, I'm on this run, clean up my image. Hey, go do what I got to do to get it off, or expunged or whatever, however that works.
Yeah,
So, it don't
I
be no
think he
more bumps in the
paid
road.
what? So he paid 8 million, did he? Was it six
Six.
or eight?
Yeah,
Six.
he paid 6 million, but he was released on $6 million bond. But the producer suing for 16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for talking about for injuries. Yeah, basically, yeah, for serious injuries.
Okay.
So, but then too, like you said, it could have been money because this was like 2023. But then again,
Yeah,
like
so
you said, they
22.
probably tried to get him then, and he probably just
He
escaped.
did.
So
Yeah, if you're not in the country, they can't do nothing about it.
yeah, and I don't think the producer would have went to the U.S. to try to track Chris Brown about this. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, but yeah, I just feel like it could go either or. But I'm glad I'm glad they gave him a bail. He posted it. They say he's gonna be back in court. He said to be back June 20th. So
Okay. Well, at least he's out.
yeah, that's
Good
what I was
to
saying.
it.
At least he out because they don't play overseas.
No,
So
they don't.
you know, so because initially it was denied. So but
Hmm.
yeah, basically they say he had to surrender his passport except for his Breezy Bowl tour that starts June 8th. So
Oh, okay.
we'll see.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
But
Then
yeah, man. But yeah, y'all chill out on the producers, bro.
that-
Can't be hitting your producer in the head, man, because he trying to make you sound good. Or
Yeah, for
they
sure.
having technical problems, bro. You never know
You
what can
never
happen,
know
man.
what's going on with that.
Yeah. And then again,
Yeah, I
then
gotta
again,
check that.
I wonder what the altercation was about. Now that I think about it, though, like for you to
Yeah,
get
they
hit
didn't
in the
say.
head,
Yeah, they didn't
hey,
say.
pay me, or I'm gonna lick your song. Hey,
Yeah, that is kind of crazy.
these producers don't be playing, man.
No, they do not.
We,
They do
we done
not.
we done seen hard drives get leaked, bro.
Yeah,
You
when
gotta
they get fed
gotta
up,
make some more music.
they give up. They start licking them out when they get fed up. It's crazy. They used to happen all the time.
Y'all chill out on the producers, man.
Speaking of that, um,
You heard?
Papoose and Remy Ma. You've been
Told you,
catching
New York
into
again,
that.
right?
All, all these kind of tie together a little bit. But yes.
I'm telling
Uh,
you, the New York people be wilding.
so, yeah, I mean, what are they tripping at all? Do you think are they
Definitely
doing too
tripping.
much?
They is tripping, bro. I feel. Look, we've been hearing over the years about it happening. They stopped talking about it. They both done moved on. And salute to
Yeah,
Papoose because he moved up. He is with the female GOAT of boxing right now. A female GOAT
yeah,
in this era. Like, salute
yeah,
the Ali daughter. But as of right now, Clarissa Shields, she is the GOAT. The move from Remy Ma, Terror Squad Remy Ma, you know, get
yeah. Who would
Clarissa
age? Yeah,
Shields,
yeah,
I wouldn't even said nothing.
and yeah.
Let her
Remy got easy
say
to block
whatever she
after.
want to say. I wouldn't even entertain it, bro. I'm with the female GOAT of boxing. Like, you can't whoop my girl, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
Like,
Yeah,
you
it's a
can't
wrap.
whoop my girl.
I don't give a fuck who you are. You
Yeah,
can't,
so
bro.
I wouldn't even say
Yeah,
nothing. I would have let her keep saying, "Oh, I wrote this." And this. Okay, cool. But yeah, I feel with him responding, if he wouldn't have said nothing, then she would have been looking crazy.
yeah,
But she messed up because she got with what's his name, Easy the Blockchain. I ain't never heard of
yeah.
him. I ain't heard no
Easy to block
cipher.
after.
I ain't heard
Yeah,
nothing. I
he
just heard,
a battle rapper.
yeah. I ain't never heard of him, bro. Is he? Where he at? Where you rank him? Is he top tier? Low? Oh, he mid. Yeah. See, he the mid card.
He
He
right above me. He like right above me.
right
He
above.
not top tier,
So
but
he like the opener. Like he opened it up. Like
no,
like if it was
he done
boxing,
got
he the
he
first
done had
match
it.
on the
No,
card.
he done had a couple of headlines. He done had a couple of
Okay,
headlines.
okay. I'm just
Yeah,
trolling y'all.
he from Philly.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I ain't never heard. I ain't never heard of him till
He
this.
not. I mean, he get. He's not the best by any
Okay,
means. Like as
yeah. I was
far
gonna
as
say I
like,
ain't heard of him to this drama. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they both tripping. I feel like, hey, they both moved on. It is what it is. Hell, hey, y'all both rappers. Hey, y'all want to battle rap or put it in the verse, do that. But all this back and forth on social media, no.
yeah, it's
Now,
that's
Papoose Remy Ma versus, I'm down. Y'all both rappers. She got the little battle rap thing going on. Hey, I'd rather do it like that than this back and forth on social media. If we really, yeah.
if you really
If I was
rapping like
Papoose,
that.
I wouldn't have said nothing, bro. Look, I'm with the GOAT, bro. And then
Yeah,
he already snuffed your new dude.
yeah, he
So I
sure
wouldn't even
did.
say it. Yeah.
He sure did
Wild
nothing,
too.
man.
Gonna sleep. I seen, yeah, talking about they would sleep in the bed together. She'll leave and go to the other room, fall asleep with the dude on FaceTime. Like, huh? Like, bro, y'all New York people different, bro.
Super different, dog. Super
How
different.
you feel, Iggy? How you feel, Iggy? They tripping.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of airing out your shit online.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like Remy talking about, you know, he then did shit to her and saying that Papoose supposed to be putting out a sex tape with them, and
I don't think he doing that.
nah,
That's
but
out cloud.
it's just a whole bunch of like, you know what I mean,
Nobody want to see that.
unnecessary BS. It's like if you moved on,
Nobody
you
want to
moved
see that.
on. You
Yeah,
know, Papoose never really talked bad about her when they broke up, even though she did
yeah.
what she did. He never said nothing about it. He just got with a woman, and woman Clarissa Shields is she's a boxer
The
and
GOAT.
loud and talks, and she's gonna stand up for him because that's her man. So
Mm-hmm.
that's really what it's coming down to. Remy Ma is probably a little jealous too because
Yeah,
I don't think
because he effed up.
she didn't date up. Yeah, he did. You know, she dated down. Not even on her, like Papoose is at least on her level.
That's what I'm
He
saying. Pep, he one of
easy
them
to block
ones, bro.
captain is not on your level. So
Bro,
you're gonna
this
big boy him
man,
all the time.
I still remember when this man did the alphabet backward
Yeah,
freestyle.
yeah.
Come on,
Everybody
bro.
remembers that. That's some
Yeah,
people
any
that
man ain't messing with him, bro.
Yeah, it's like his top moment as a rapper. Who's that?
Like, yeah, come on, bro. And this man held you down while you was locked up.
Yeah,
Like, I
he
don't care
did.
what his
That's what's
financial
really crazy to
situation
me.
was. That man held you down.
It's,
That man could have went on about his life.
yeah,
This, that, and the third. Probably career could have been bigger.
could
But he
took
put
off.
all that on the back burner to hold you down. And you get out. And you get with the bench player. You get with
Yeah,
the water boy.
she didn't even cheat with somebody for real.
Like, you get with the dude
At least
in the media room. Not playing. I just playing.
that's
Come on, bro.
crazy.
You get with the dude that's getting the tickets. You know, putting the wristband on you so you can get into the event. Like, man,
You should have died.
can't make this up. But like you said, bro, New York, y'all be wilding, man. So to my New York people, y'all be careful out there.
Yeah, please be careful out there. And
Bro,
don't
Pusha
air
Shields versus Remy
don't
Ma,
air
you
your
want to see it?
we know because I already know who's gonna win.
Man, boy. I seen Johnny Blaze tried to get in the ring with her. Boy, that punch to
Yeah,
the gut.
got
It was
she
rap.
got humbled. She got humbled real quick.
You hear me?
She got humbled real quick.
Stop playing with these boxers, bro.
All right, so we'll stay on the East Coast, West Coast vibes.
What's up?
So the narrative right now is Joey versus West Coast. Joey Badass
Mm-hmm.
finished the back and forth with Rayvon and Daylight and
And
Reason
them
and a
ass
couple
cheeks.
that's crazy.
Pause.
Last week, uh, Kendrick brought him out last night. You see that from Peekaboo?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard.
Yeah, because they say he sold he was gonna sell out Inglewood.
He sold it
I think
out.
they said it was in
He
Inglewood.
sold it out 3 straight nights, bro. So
Come on, bro.
Stadium sold it out
Who ain't
three
planting no
peat,
money? Who ain't planting no money trees?
3 peat in LA. Sold out a stadium 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna make some crazy money. I saw DJ Vlad talk about NBA YoungBoy tour gonna be bigger than Kendrick's. I'm like, I
I'm not
don't
gonna
know how.
no. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bigger, but it's definitely gonna do numbers because considering the fact he
Yeah,
been
he
on
never
house
toured.
arrest this whole
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Like
this is his
the
first time
last time
touring.
he probably performed was like 2015.
Yeah,
So he finally
it's been that
back
long.
outside and can move how he want to. And he just got that fan base too that just gravitate
Yeah,
to him.
they
Like
already buying up tickets like crazy.
yeah, he did and like I said, he looked healthy. Like he back on track. So I think it's gonna do numbers for sure.
Yeah,
But I don't think it's gonna be. Oh, come on, bro. It's Kendrick, bro. It's K Dot we
man,
talking about.
he
That's a
doing the
whole nother
stadium,
tier. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
stadium.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
I definitely tell you, especially whatever that first date is. Yeah, YB gonna go crazy, bro.
Man,
I'm
that tour.
healthy. I'm off house arrest, and I've been in at home like locked in my house for so many
Yeah,
years.
yeah. He need to stay safe, though. He need to be careful, man.
Yeah, and the music, bro. Like these last 4 singles he done dropped. Like man, yeah, yeah. I'm ready for it. I hope we do some
Um,
good.
getting back to the beef.
Yeah,
So, who did you get? Who did you got win? What was your ranking as
man.
far as?
I'm gonna just keep it real, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Y'all, I'm West Coast all day. Well, I got some East Coast people I mess with, but when it comes to the South and the West, But for Joey to be by himself, take on the Avengers, I can't do nothing but salute him, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Like Rayvon, that's my boy. Rayvon, Absol, like, I mean, they like could have stayed somewhere. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Mhm.
we need to hear from him, But I feel Joey held his own, bro, and for that, I think he won just
Yeah,
just off the strength of him being by himself. Like he could have caught up mad people from New York.
yeah. He only called up loaded Lux.
Loaded looks. Yeah, we had reasons. Yeah, we had all kind of West Coast people. I'm surprised the game ain't pop out.
Yeah, for real. Everybody kept saying it.
Yeah, so
I think CJ Fly from Pro Era responded to something, but there's a lot of minimal, like nobody really
you know,
checked those out.
yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. Joey didn't ask him to do that.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
for sure.
But
Uh, yeah,
despite,
I feel like you're right. I'll definitely say that. I feel like Joey, he definitely handled the 1v1, 20v1 versus better than Drake did.
big fact,
I'll tell you that. He handled it way better.
big fact.
Uh, and very casually. You know what I mean? But I don't think that to me, none of the songs made me be like, damn, Kendrick got to really
That,
respond. It was
that was
nothing
going to be
of
my
those.
next point.
Yeah, there was nothing of the songs that made me be like, he need to respond.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I do think, as far as, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, as far as song, I wish, and I saw Ray Vaughn kind of talk about it. He was saying like he was a little frustrated that so many people jumped in. Like
hmm
he could have handled Joy by himself. I
and
think
he
he would
could
have
have.
got
On
he to
that,
me he made the best songs. He made the most.
yeah,
I play his songs the most out of everybody. So I think he really could have went toe to toe with Joey, but once it got a whole
yeah,
bunch of people
yeah.
involved,
It got
yeah,
damn,
Daylight
what word I'm
shot
trying to
like 3 or
use?
4, and
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. And
so
salute to him, because like that's the whole thing we said. He did call out New York. You know what I'm saying? He didn't call out Ray Vaughn. He called out the
West Coast,
West Coast. Yeah.
yeah,
So I get why they all jumped in, but Ray didn't need them. Like we've been real, Ray didn't need them.
yeah, nah.
But yeah, that's my
But
boy.
they
I
were
stand on
saying,
that.
yeah, they were saying, you know, he was trying to call out Kendrick with that, and then Kendrick didn't take the bait, so then he did it. Ray Vaughn
Hmm.
and Daylight responded, and so he responded back on Cipher. Uh,
Yeah,
but do you think Kendrick should respond to Joey or not?
he ain't gonna do it.
I saw DJ Head say he not gonna do it. He'll probably give him a
He ain't
bar.
gonna do it. Like I said, Drake, that's different because all these years they've been putting us
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
We the three-headed goes. Oh, nah, I'm so y'all.
It's just
I'm the
yeah,
one. So
yeah,
this, yeah, he ain't gonna. He'll probably, like you said, he'll probably give him a bar or something. But I don't think
yeah.
it's
It's
gonna
not gonna
go. It
be
ain't
no
gonna be
back
no
and
back
forth.
and forth. I'm
Uh,
saying that y'all
I,
lucky. Y'all better be lucky. Big Crit and
yeah,
producing
yeah,
because if he was still out here in that field, he'll kill all of
yeah,
you. He'll murder all of y'all. I still ain't heard nothing harder than Mount Olympus from any of y'all. That's
yeah,
all
for
I'm
sure.
saying. I
Yeah,
bumped
for sure.
that junk the other. Like I just kept talking to my pops. I was like, bro. I was like, don't get me wrong. And salute to the people who did jump in it because we got some dope tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And like I said, for hip hop, it was built on battle rap and this and that. Everybody go back home. No violence came out of all this. But yeah, man, I keep going back to Mount Olympus, bro, and I just be like, bro, if Big Crit was still in the field, bro,
Hmm.
yeah, nobody want that smoke.
Well, he definitely representing the South in this whole Big Three, Big
Big,
Four
big fact.
discussion. That's for sure.
Big fact.
Yeah, I don't know. I think everybody trying to be like, well, not everybody. Drake fans are trying to be like, oh, I thought Kendrick wanted the competition, and now he saying that he too lesser than the rap at, but all he wants to do is pick on Drake and all this other stuff. I'm like, listen,
Drake started it.
Drake started
That's
it.
what I'm saying. They keep forgetting that point. He started it.
Kendrick's on tour right now, so expecting him to hop on the booth and respond to some diss tracks. That's lightweight, to be honest.
Yeah, this man
It's
making
not.
19
Yeah,
mil, bro.
he not finna
First
do
to
that.
ever do that. He is not worried about y'all.
Yeah,
Hibbity
he
hop,
not.
hop, hop, hop.
He not worried about that. Joey had a lot of time to be trying to shoot at Kendrick, and he never really
Kenan
did.
show was over.
So yeah, so now he's
And
got
he
an
finna
album
drop
about
an
to
album in
drop.
August.
Yeah, he about to. When I saw that, I was like, oh, brother.
Good promo, bro.
Okay,
You know
okay.
how the labels be.
All
He trying to hold
right, we know what
you
that
back.
was.
You hop in that rap.
We
Oh,
see
you
what that
popping.
was. No wonder
Promo.
No wonder Kendrick didn't respond. He knew what it was.
I just took on the whole coast by my album.
And everybody's like, well, Kendrick did down like well, nobody knew Kendrick was dropping an album when he was
Surprise
beefing with Drake.
drop. He didn't
But
announce
he,
he was
he
dropping it.
didn't he didn't announce that. That was a surprise drop.
Literally, bro. When they was beefing, bro, y'all was still bumping Mr. Morales in the Big Steppers tape.
Yeah, y'all was saying he was
Y'all didn't
dropping
know
that
he was
music.
dropping GNX.
So yeah, I heard that too. But yeah, I mean, I don't think Joey can out. I think he'd be severely humbled by Kendrick. Actually, I think if y'all getting hype off these songs, like they're good.
That's what I'm saying.
But I can't name one Joey song out of this beat that
Uh,
touches Euphoria, Meet the Grams, or 616 in LA.
Come on,
He don't have any bop diss tracks. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro. He ain't got nothing harder than
but lyrically, there's nothing better than Euphoria at the 8 drop.
bro. The Heart Part 5 when he was doing like
Yeah,
the different faces with Kobe.
yeah, yeah,
He ain't got nothing harder than that.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, man. But like I said, Joey, my boy, and his last CD was actually straight. I be going back and
Yeah,
listening
I
to it.
like
Like
me
that
too.
2000s tape,
I like Joey too.
whatever.
That's why I'm like, I don't even really want to dump him. That's my boy,
Yeah,
but I feel like a lot of
we
people
just being
kind
real.
of they gassing up the whole situation. It's like
Yeah, because they
I've been a Joey
finally
fan.
New York finally
I
back popping.
I feel like if they matched up when he was younger, like Joey younger, 2021 Joey would have had a better chance against Kendrick than now.
Hmm.
He's not as hungry now. It seemed like
Yeah,
he's successful,
he made it.
and yeah, he
He chilling.
made it, and he acting now. He got a lot of bigger opportunities going for him. Where
Hmm.
when he was younger, he was hungry. Now you could hear it.
Exactly.
So I went back and listened to the release he did to Control
Hmm.
because I guess I missed that when he did that. And I listened, I was like, yeah, this Joey would have had a chance against Kendrick. I don't know about the one we hear right now,
Yeah.
but because Kendrick is grown and Joey has kind of like tried to figure out how to move from the boom bap to modern day.
Hmm.
Uh, but but yeah, when I was listening, I was like, man, he kind of snapping on here.
Yeah.
Uh, and he was hungry then. You know what I mean? Young 20-year-old. But people
Literally.
forget he been in the game for a minute. They try to act like with this whole shit now he's a new artist. He ain't new.
No, he been in the game, bro. Like I said, I've been on him since the Hustle Gang days, bro, with T.I. and them.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like it kind of feel like he introduced us to him.
I mean, not to me, but
Oh,
yes.
just
Yes. To probably the South a little bit.
yeah. Oh, I'm just saying, like to get on that platform,
Oh
it kind
yeah.
of probably yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, yeah, Joey been that dude, bro.
Yeah, he always been that dude.
But like I said, I'm glad we got, like you said, we got some songs out of it. Uh, definitely ready. I don't know if Ray Vaughn, got another project dropping, but definitely
He
can't wait to hear.
just dropped one. He just
Yeah, I
dropped
know
one
he just
a month
dropped
ago.
one, but I'm just saying, like, probably got
Yeah,
another one in the tuck.
he should drop another EP in the next month or two.
Hmm.
I would say.
And that's
Yeah,
what I
if
feel. A lot of
Joey
people
dropping in
who
August, he should drop an EP in
I
August.
feel like a lot of people who, like you said, jumped into it, they probably used this moment to,
That's
you know,
what Ray Vaughn said.
yeah.
He said he did an interview with Back on Fig, and he was like, "I know you using it for clout, so I'm going to use you for clout for my shit."
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Because you using Kendrick for clout, knowing he on tour right now.
free
I'm gonna
marketing.
use it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it for clout as well.
And like I said, some of them artists who was probably on the back burner or the label ain't, really want to push, but now they done heard them. Oh, okay, your name buzzing now. I
Hmm.
you can drop now.
Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get to the last couple of
Yeah,
topics.
heard.
So Robert Griffin III and Ryan Clark have been beefing for the past couple of weeks, or really week.
You said
Um,
this man whole
yeah,
name.
RG3, Robert Griffin III, over Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark's first game mix up. Uh, first of all, let's talk about them two. So, did you watch both the reactions? Uh, what's your thoughts? Because I've been pretty vocal about mine. But what's your thoughts?
It's just basketball, folks.
Yeah, I don't know why it turned into this anyway. But
don't say nothing. Men do it. So why all of a sudden the women doing it, and now it becomes something bigger than it has to be?
mm-hmm,
It's just basketball, bro. They was the same way in college,
mm-hmm,
and y'all ain't tripped then. But now they in the WNBA, y'all talking about she of course Caitlyn, yeah, she brought the money there and this and that, and it's in the best place it can be. And instead of focusing on that and just basketball or just talking about the foul, y'all want to make it something bigger that could potentially take the light off what the WNBA is trying to do and where they headed.
mm-hmm.
So I feel like all that extra chatter, leave it alone, bro. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Whether they cool with each other or not, they still gonna give each other props. They still gonna get on the court and do what they do.
Yeah,
So y'all chill out, man. Chill. It's okay. And I feel a lot of y'all just doing all that records just so y'all can get some clickbait and some some traction on your
yeah,
videos or your takes, because everything else you probably been talking about.
yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. It's just basketball, man. That was not a foul, bro. Shoot, other girl didn't trip when Angel Reese pushed the girl to the ground. I
Yeah,
mean,
I mean, it was a foul,
like,
but it was a. I don't think it
yeah,
was
that's
flagrant.
what I'm
It was just a
saying.
hard basketball
All this
foul.
extra stuff, all black and
Angel
white,
Reese was Angel Reese got
bro.
clocked on that. If we're being real.
Bird wasn't
Yeah,
tripping.
huh?
Bird wasn't tripping.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, this man was fighting with Dr. J and all them niggas,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. He was telling people to their face they was trash.
Like, come on, bro.
Yeah,
Y'all
so
wasn't tripping then, like. Yeah, bro. Y'all chill out, man. It's basketball, bro.
as far as them two go, my biggest issue was so I didn't feel like I mean, yes, I feel like Robert Griffin probably didn't help the persona
Oh no.
of Angel Reese by some of the stuff he said.
Yeah, he didn't.
But I also feel like one, he's allowed to have a reaction to what happened. She did
Mm-hmm.
flop, she did push the girl before her. And
Mm-hmm.
there's a history of like continuous behavior toward Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
So does he have a right to speak to it? Sure.
Yeah.
My issue was when Ryan Clark, even Ryan Clark's response, he could say, listen, you presented this a certain way and it made women look a certain way
That's
publicly. You're
all he
feeding
had to
into the
say.
stereotype. But when he talked about his family and he said the household thing, he's not having these discussions in his household because he's got a white wife and he's only been married to white women. That's when I was like, bro, like
Messed
you're
up
out
the
of
tape.
line. You're out of line for that.
Just
You're out of line.
yapping.
You don't know what's going on in his household, what he's talking about with his kids, with his wife. He's
You
got
don't know
black
his
family
family
members.
members.
He's got black moms, black sisters, black aunties.
Exactly.
You don't know what discussions he's having. You know what I mean? So how do you feel like you can speak to what's going on in his household? I feel like RG3 response, he should have made it seem more of that. He made it seem like it was more of an attack on his wife
Yeah.
uh, because she was white, and it was, but it wasn't. It was more so attack on him
Mm-hmm.
and as a man. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that's where I had an issue with. I'm like, you don't know what's going on in his household just because he's married to this. I I have racial discussions with my wife friends all the time. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Do we agree on all of them? Sometimes no. They have a different perspective as me. You know what
But
I'm
like
saying?
you
So
said, or like if you had a white girlfriend, I wouldn't say nothing stupid like that.
yeah,
Come
like
on,
well,
bro.
especially if we got kids, we got to have these deep worldly talks. I
Yeah.
would hope.
But just to say
So
you
you
don't,
don't know.
represent just because of your
Yeah,
partner, that's
yeah,
crazy.
well, I never been a fan of the whole you can't speak about black issues and black stuff if you got a or not a black wife. I've never is that so who I spend my like build my family with and
Mm-hmm.
I'm in love with is not identified to who I am. If I'm
Mm-hmm.
still a black man, I still have to go out in the world and be a black man, regardless
Mm-hmm.
of who I'm married to. That doesn't change me. That doesn't change what I look like and
Big
my
time.
skin tone. So I still should. I've never been. I feel like we politicize
Quick
love too much.
bait.
So and that's where
Rage
that comes
mate.
from. I do. I mean, I understand the concept of keeping bloodline strong, passing things down to the black family. I'm not saying that those concepts are we don't need them, but I'm an individual too. I
Mm-hmm.
owe my I owe myself first before I owe my
Yeah,
people. This is
big
how I
fact.
feel.
Preach.
So if I fall in love with somebody that I feel like is a great woman, a great mother, possible mother, a great all these things, and she's not black, that doesn't change who I
Yeah.
am. It just means that's who I'm building my family with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't politicize that. Not to say a black woman is not worthy of that. I think a lot of times that conversation enters the fact that black women are not worthy of those. That's not true.
Fact.
But I think individually you should love who you love. You know, if you want to build your family and that's what you want to do, and that's a big criteria for you, okay. But at the same time, you can't be upset when white people do that and
Mm-hmm.
say, well, we only going to stay with white women and white because maybe they want to keep their bloodline strong. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways,
Preach the
back to
word, Iggy. On
back to
the
the actual
Sunday.
back to
Yes,
the
sir.
actual topic. I just think Ryan Clark was out of line for that. Period. That's where the conversation
Yeah,
changed, in my opinion.
yeah. Even though he
Before that, it
did
was
that,
about basketball.
mm-hmm.
But after his response, then it turned into a racial conversation.
Some niggas.
And then now, now I don't know how I feel about that. I like Ryan Clark, but now he
I
came out.
mean, he
Did you
slipped
see?
up, bro.
But did you see he posted about his mixed daughter, talking about because Marcellus Wiley put up that he got a mixed daughter. He had a child. I don't. Did you know that? Am I right, Clark?
Nah, I
No,
ain't know that.
but I knew he had a son and another daughter
Yeah.
because he talked about them all the time. So he posted her this past week talking about I didn't know this was such a secret and like put a long post up about it.
Who he think
I'm like, brother,
he is? Pusha T?
brother, brother. That's what I
He
said.
feeling
I'm like,
like,
no,
bro.
you got push a T, bro. You got
Now he
Pusha
done Pusha
T.
T,
Niggas
my
did not know
boy.
you had a mixed daughter, let alone you gotta explain it. You said that? Oh no. So yeah, that's why I'm like,
Golly.
so you had a nerve to say something about RG3, but you got
Man, he
a woman. You
done Pusha
can't you
T,
can't
my
have these
boy.
conversations with your daughter's mother. You can't have these conversations with her, but you got a child with her.
God. Nah, I ain't know about that.
Yeah, yeah. He tried to post it talking about some. Yeah, I didn't know this was such a secret because Marcelo. So basically, RG3, came out and said he did, and so Marcellus Wiley was the one that came out and said, well, Ryan Clark got a mixed kid, and so then Ryan Clark posted it. I'm like, boy, that boy got Pusha T, boy, talking too much.
Yeah.
Speaking about somebody in a situation, now you gotta acknowledge that nobody
Yeah.
even, you know what I'm saying? You have
Would
to
have never
acknowledge that
knew
you
if he did.
never knew. Not that it mattered or not, but now you in a situation where you look goofy because you was talking too much because you didn't
Yeah.
like Robert Griffin. Well, you could have just kept that. You could have just gave it a more politicized opinion and
Kept
left
it
it at that.
basketball.
Don't talk about nobody's household, bro. You out of the league or out of line for that. Period. I don't care who
Literally.
it is. I don't care. You're not right. And people was like, well, he not wrong. He had his wife sitting behind him to add effect to what he was saying. First of all, that's his wife.
Mm-hmm.
It's their house.
Fact.
What the fuck you gonna tell her? Like, no, I don't want you to sit behind me. So because of what I say,
Yeah,
you're a
well,
woman.
yeah.
Come on, man. You my wife. I would feel lame as hell trying to tell my wife to leave. She want to sit there and watch me talk on a podcast. Hey, have at it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Literally, bro.
they acting like, oh, he went and told her to sit right there. Even if he did, like it's what I'm saying. Like, but I don't. How do
They
you
try to
have
make
that perception?
all these
Yeah,
excuses don't justify what he said.
what he said.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't matter. You cannot talk about a man's household whether his white wife was sitting behind him or not. Period. You don't know what they talking about. Stay in your household, brother.
Exactly.
Now you are having to acknowledge whether you already acknowledge it or not. You having to over explain. He didn't put up a clip on Pivot talking about I could have said this. Now you over
Yeah.
explain. This is what I'm saying. You remember when Drake put out that letter after his?
Mm-hmm.
This is what it
That
looks
hard part
like.
six.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what it looks
Yeah.
like. You over explaining. Should have kept your mouth
Yeah, I
shut.
was like, I ain't want him to get fired, but no, you definitely gotta,
Nah,
A
he stayed up
reality
out of
check.
it. But he definitely got a reality check.
Yeah. I'm
So
saying
yeah,
y'all better be careful, boy. Stay on topic. I get it. Views, trying to go viral, it all always works.
yeah, that's all fun, but
All funny games still something like that happen.
hmm um. So
What
last
network
thing,
they on
speaking,
again? There.
the RG3 is not on ESPN anymore. He was
Not ESPN no
on.
more.
I think he was on Amazon this past season.
Okay, okay.
And then RC Brian Clark's on ESPN.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody they talking about. I posted there on my Facebook saying that he got Pusha T. There's people talking about how he really didn't. I'm like, listen, I don't know if you knew he had a mixed daughter because you may be a Ryan Clark fan,
I
but
didn't know.
the public, general public, knows him for his media personality,
Mm-hmm.
and they did not know because he does not talk about that girl. He has talked about his son and he has talked about his other daughter. He has
Mm-hmm.
not talked about his mixed daughter at all publicly,
Yeah.
and he made it seem like that because if you get on your Pivot podcast talking about a man not having conversations with his white wife and parading around that you married to a black woman,
Mm-hmm.
then how are we supposed to presume that you got a mixed child when you talking like that? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like,
And like I said, I didn't know about it, but I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not surprised, but
Yeah,
no,
I
he
ain't
ain't no
surprised,
wouldn't. He
but it's
posted
like,
it himself.
yeah.
He posted it himself. There ain't no wouldn't. That boy posted it himself. Over
Yeah, man.
explaining because he got caught.
Yeah, that's what
So
I'm saying.
that's crazy. Like, well, you hiding children, bro? Grown
Listen,
women, you in their
meanwhile,
20s, nigga.
yeah. And like I said, they done made it bigger than it was. Meanwhile, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark chilling,
Playing
playing
basketball.
ball, getting hella
Do
money,
you think
endorsements.
this is the last question? Do you think there's a racial component that's needed for the WNBA? Is it more harmful or helpful? Does it sell the product and bring eyes to it, or does it create these like harmful? Because they have people in the stand making monkey sounds like
Yeah, that's
LGBT.
what I'm saying. It's 50-50, bro. But I feel like anything that hinders all the good they doing and headed to, cut it out. Yeah, it's cool to see them tussle or go at it or yeah. It's entertainment, bro. We trying to get these views up. Like, yeah, we know we can hoop, but bro, like you seen Brittany Griner going off on the referee. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she
saying?
cut the
Like,
slack too because she said Caitlin Clark is a sore ass white girl on the sideline. So now
oh
everybody's
damn.
saying,
She said
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Boy,
She mouthed it. They caught her. Now she getting killed. Now talking about they should have kept her in Russia.
boy. Oh damn. Yeah, see
Yeah.
y'all see stuff like that. Yeah, y'all chill. Y'all
Well,
just talking about
hey,
her
she
basketball,
got
her skills,
yeah,
but
but she, hey, but she, but
yeah.
she
I
said
mean,
it.
she brought that on herself
She
though.
brought
Yeah,
that
you
on
ain't have to say
herself.
that.
You have to
Look,
say that, and
you
you know
wasn't
they
the reason.
watching you.
Look, you wasn't the reason they lost, bro. Ryan Howard was going toe to toe with her, not you.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
for real.
so chill. Don't do that. Come on, bro. This was 1-on-1. Caitlin Clark, Brittany Griner. Let Brittany miss 1 point, bro. She's not getting the ball back.
Yeah, she not because I saw
That's
Caitlin
all I'm
Clark.
saying.
Caitlin, that game the other night against New York. Did you watch that game?
Almost beat your team, bro.
Bro, they was
Another
hooping,
game I
bro.
cut off because they was up 10,
Yeah, they
15.
was
And y'all
hooping.
came back and won by one. I was like, boy, I know Iggy.
Yeah, I watched that
Hey,
game.
bro, nobody ain't say nothing. That block she got on Caitlin Clark. Nobody. Oh, why Breonna Stewart blocked the ball? Or, oh, that was a hard fight. Like, come on, bro, y'all chill out. This is
Yeah, for
basketball,
real,
man.
for real.
It's in the best place it can be, and these girls
Yeah,
is hooping, bro. And even with the new draft, like the people who got drafted this year, they showing out, bro. Everybody, bro, it's been lit, bro. Like I know we've been advocating and excited about it for years, but right now it's lit,
yeah.
bro.
It's the highest it's
And
been.
I can't wait till Juju get drafted.
Me either. Yeah, it's gonna turn up even
You
more.
hear me? Like, bro, it's lit, man. And shout out to Paige over there with Dallas, her and the Johnny. Hey, I see y'all over there.
Yeah, they've been solid so far.
Heck yeah, shoot the Sparks. You know what I'm saying? I see you, Kelsey. You know what I'm saying? Miss you on the Aces, but hey, I see you doing your thing over there. We still looking good too. Still, hey, might get the MVP again. Age of
I don't know.
motherfucking Wilson.
If Caitlin Clark keep it up, she might get it this year.
Yeah, you know I'm just root. You know, I'm rooting for my girl
We'll
though.
see, but
But and shout
she,
out my girl Chelsea, Chelsea Gray. Yep, Mamba, Mamba mentality. Hit the
yeah,
buzzer beater the other night, boy. I'm telling you, it's lit. That's what I'm saying. All that extra rah, y'all cut it out, bro.
yeah, cut that out.
Support.
All right, let's get to the hot takes and then the local drops.
All right, man. And so my boy Slick Rick, shout out to my OG Slick Rick. He releasing his first album since 1999. Executive produced by Idris. Is it Idris Elba?
Yeah,
Yeah, salute to Slick Rick,
I think
man.
yeah,
Ready to
I
hear
think
that.
it's coming out through Massive Appeal. Ain't that
Yep,
Nas?
Mass Appeal. Yep,
Yeah,
yep. Shout out,
Nas like
Nas over there with the Mass Appeal. I think he's supposed to be dropping too. I think him and Premier gonna drop a whole
yeah,
project
tape.
together.
Yes, saw that.
Heck yeah. Shout out Ace Bailey. He having a autograph signing and basketball court unveiling on June 7th at Dalewood Middle School from noon to 4.
Yeah, yeah, this was good for Ace coming back.
Heck yeah. Shout out. Well, I mean, not a shout out, but did you know originally Rockstar was supposed to be Post Malone, Joey Badass, and T-Pain?
Yeah, I did. I actually did know that.
I ain't know that.
Yeah,
I was like, that's
he
crazy because
wrote
it
it.
was like he wrote it
Mm-hmm.
and it was supposed to feature him and T-Pain, but they ain't think nothing of it, and the label took them off and put 21 on there.
Shoot, Joey still got the bag off of it.
Oh
You
yeah,
know?
for sure. I just wanted to, cause they normally be like leaking like the original songs and stuff. I just wanted to like it probably sounded like, especially with T-Pain,
Yeah,
bro, because on his
yeah, this
podcast
sounded
he be playing
different.
songs he wrote for people, songs that was supposed to come out, uh, like some unreleased stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Happy belated to the godmother of soul, Patti LaBelle. She turned 81.
Happy birthday.
Javante Davis versus Lamont Rose 2 set for August 16th in Las Vegas. Who
I
you
saw
got?
that. Tank better fucking better knock him out. That's all I'm
Yeah,
gonna say because his
bro. I
legacy
ain't
on
trying
the
to hear
line.
about
Yeah,
no
I
grease
don't
being in your
hear
eye,
about
bro.
no grease and taking knees, none of that. You
Uh,
back him and ain't ready to fight. He wasn't focused last fight. You better be
yeah,
focused
that's
this
what I'm
time.
saying. You better lock in, bro. Yeah, shout out Brock Purdy, man. That boy got a 5-year, $265 million extension.
Ooh, I saw that. I don't know about that.
181 M's
I don't know
guaranteed.
about that.
Got the bag.
He went from Mr. Irrelevant to getting the bag. That's crazy. Salute to him.
Shedeur Sanders signed 4-year, $4.6 million rookie contract with the Browns. Salute.
Mm-hmm.
For my R&B lovers, Brandy announced the Boys Mind Tour with Monica Money Long and Kelly Rowland. Now, back in the day, you might get flamed for these shoes, but now, because it's nostalgia, Latrell Springwell bringing back the Dada spinner shoes.
I don't know who
So,
got clown for. I don't remember people getting clown for those.
your era probably didn't, but come on, bro. Me?
Yeah, maybe you.
Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
because they came out during my era. Like they were out in the stores.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like,
So
come on,
I don't remember people getting clown for those. I think
boy. I remember them. I remember the
really, there was a
Starberries.
time though if you anything other than Air Forces, you was getting clown.
Yeah, bet you wear some K Swiss, so
Yeah,
Reebok.
yeah, you was getting clown. Reebok. If it
Man,
wasn't Forces on, you was getting clown.
literally, bro. But nah, salute to Latrell Sprewell. And I think, Stephon Marbury, he talking about bringing the Starberries back. I had the Nick colors. I had the white, blue, and orange ones, bro.
Yeah.
Back in the day. Shout out Jamal Roberts. He won American Idol with 200, well, not 200, but with 26 million votes. And they said that's the most ever votes for somebody on that show.
Oh, wow. That's
Salute.
crazy.
I don't know if it happened yet, but I seen a post where they say Walmart is quietly starting to remove the self checkouts for regular customers,
Yeah, they
allowing its paid Walmart Plus members to use self
only
checkout.
self checkout. Yeah, they trying to get
It's a,
back to the old school.
yeah, it say this their plan to increase revenue and cut down on y'all stealing.
Hmm. I mean, self
Tired
checkout
of y'all.
was a bad idea for that anyway.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah, I
start.
heard somebody. Yeah, somebody in the comments was like, "We ain't asked to be employees."
That's how I feel. Don't make people feel guilty because y'all want to cut down on costs and do self checkout. Now we supposed to feel guilty because y'all getting stolen. No. You care about the prices, you're gonna bring back workers, you'll pay them, and then they'll scan your stuff so people can't steal. There you go.
And shout out again, K Dot. Not Like Us is the longest charting rap song in Billboard history.
Yeah.
Good luck for Salt and Pepper. Apparently they're suing UMG for refusing to return ownership of their masters. UMG claims that the label dubbed their recordings as work for hire, and they done took down half of their catalog.
Wow. That's dirty.
So literally, bro. So
That's dirty as hell.
hopefully they come, to some agreement.
That's dirty as hell.
But
That's still dirty.
yeah. But speaking of a group getting their masters back, I can't remember if I talked about it, but for my old school people, the SOS band, they done got ownership of their stuff back. So now they catalog back on all platforms. Too Short, album number 10, Getting It, turns 29 years old. Salute. Nipsey Hussle's, I seen a post that he got his jury sitting in the National Museum of American History.
Man,
And they
that's
said
what's up.
it's a statement of ownership, vision, and legacy.
That's
So the
what's up.
marathon continues. KRS-One, I Got Next, album turns 28. Ludacris debut back for the first time turns 25. Shout out to Cam Ward, the number one 4-year, 48.7 million fully guaranteed rookie contract with a 32 million signing bonus. Get that back, Cam Ward, boy. Hey, we back up. Let's go. What you laughing for? I said we back.
Back from what?
We ready.
What did y'all get back?
We
What did y'all getting back to?
ready. Boy, my boy finna be looking like Eric McNair. Man,
Okay.
RP my boy. Jay-Z Reasonable Doubt got inducted to the Grammy Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I seen that.
Coming album B turns 20. Eminem, the
Great
Marshall
album. Great
Mathers
album.
LP turns 25.
Great album.
The MJ biopic got moved to next year, but they saying now it's gonna be 2 films. But the first one is supposed to end with him leaving the group to pursue his solo career.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
You
so
kind of really have to do that with Mike.
yeah. And like I said, this is his nephew doing it. And like I said, from the stuff we've seen before, I think it's gonna be dope. So I can't
Yeah.
wait to see it. Uh, Lil Wayne, the Dedication 2 turns 19. Uh, Big Timers, I Got That Work turns 25. Uh, RP hip hop pioneer, Sacha Jenkins. And last but not least, man, Rihanna debut single, Pun the Replay, turns 20 and then went 5 times platinum on the 20th anniversary.
Wow. I remember that song.
Classic, bro. Hey, that
Beginning
junk
of
still
Rihanna.
pop, bro.
Hell yeah.
Time, bro. Like the mid 2000, like you know what I'm saying? That was the time, bro.
Hell yeah.
But that's all I got for hot takes. If you got anything, how everything
Uh,
going with your week stuff, your the stuff you be doing during the week.
man, busy. Yeah, busy. Getting the show ready for the radio and
Yeah,
got the podcast renewal with the new media marketing team on it. So
yes
been working
sir.
on that. So yeah, it's been busy.
It's up.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Y'all look
I
out.
got more work coming, dog.
Loud
Uh,
mouth on the radio, man. Y'all
absolutely.
better tune in.
Yeah, I can't
What station you
wait
gonna
for
be
that.
on?
It's the UTC radio, so I think it's 88.1
It's
FM.
up.
But yeah, no, I ain't got no other hot takes outside of that kind of stuff. Uh, as far as like the general knowledge of what's going on,
Yeah.
nothing at all.
Win the cipher.
Oh, Give me time. I'll let y'all know when that's coming. I'll
Okay,
tease a little
okay.
bit.
I was just
Yeah,
making sure I seen the
yeah,
post. I was like, gotta add my boy.
there's a tease. I'll let you know though.
Okay,
I just hope to
okay,
get
heck yeah,
people going a little bit, see what they gauge their interest.
heck yeah. We're gonna
Yeah,
have them
so
finish your food wrap.
yeah, yeah.
I seen
It'll be.
they
I think
bringing the
it more
lead
be.
back.
It's probably gonna be more of a. I don't know if it'll be more of a battle or more for cipher sessions and going from there. So we'll see.
Heck yeah.
I'll try to kind of develop it.
Hey, well, it's lit. If we ain't got nothing, I'll get into the local drops.
Yes,
So
sir.
we got my boy LMR Brandon, Wisher Wood video out now. My boy Lester Coca, Cam Newton EP out now. My boy WNBG Willie Freestyle 1202 single out now. Rich Smoke F It Up single out now. My boy Young Huncho Not Going Back single and What the Hell He Freestyle out now. My boy Cancun Don't Know Why single out now. My boy Lee Rose, Welcome Back. True Colors Project and Part of the Game video out now. My boy New Money, Pretty Girls Like Trap Music EP out now. Forever the One, I Trust single out now. My boy Junie V, Feel Like That single out now. And last but not least, my boy Ryan T, Tell Me Lies single out now. That's all I got for local drops. Y'all follow me at 423 Breezo for the latest drops. If you're on Facebook, my boy Cinematic posted some heat on my Facebook page before anybody else heard it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody keep being great, keep dropping. Like I said, the summer approaching. So I think
Yeah,
it's
man.
gonna be a lit summer in the city.
Yeah, man. Uh, yeah, man. Just a quick thing. Want to send out the rest in peace energies to Twan. They put him to rest
Yeah, man.
yesterday.
RP my boy 24,
Uh,
man.
he was a friend of the show, so
Heck yeah,
uh,
that's my dog, bro.
yeah.
Definitely one of the people I supported during this journey, man.
So
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, RP condolences, and also I want to give a RP to one of my favorite teachers in high school, my boy Coach Ward.
oh,
I,
oh yeah,
I heard about him passing, so I want to send my condolences to his family too.
okay.
And you
So
know the whole Lookout Valley community.
yeah, that's the thing. Absolutely. But yeah, man. Happy Memorial Day. If you get a chance to be around the fam.
Yeah, man. Happy Memorial Day, man.
Uh,
Don't get too turned now.
yeah, Ed said he cooking today, so I don't know. I might swing by. We'll see.
Oh Lord, if he cooking, you know everybody, they mama finna get there. Ain't gonna be
Yeah,
no parking.
ain't no. Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. I just
Just
park at
just
the end
so
of the
you think
street.
you pulled up at the right time,
Yeah, park at the end of the street.
man.
All
Literally, bro. But heck yeah,
right,
I might slide through. But
then,
I
bro. If
know
I don't
I'm
see you
off,
there,
so
yeah, I'm off
I'm just
tomorrow
happy about that.
too. So I might just be chilling. We'll see.
Heck yeah. But yeah,
All right,
and shout
bro.
out to everybody who tuned in with us today, man. Y'all could have been doing anything, but y'all decided to tune in with us. So for that, we salute. And we'll see y'all on the next episode, episode 50.
50.
Yeah.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
talk culture. Peace.
All right,
All
bro.
right.
See you.
Yes, sir.